brief overview of what I'll be discussing. And just as a reminder, Act 16, Session Laws of Hawaii 2018, was enacted by the legislature and enacted by the governor to require the Office of Planning in partnership with the Greenhouse Gas Sequestration Task Force to establish a framework for a carbon offset program through which revenues realized from the sale of the carbon offset credits may be invested in the two lists here into projects generated further carbon offset credits or to enhance the state's mitigation adaptation to climate change. This program is codified in Hawaii Revised Statutes, Chapter 225P-6, and as written, the Office of Planning in partnership with the Greenhouse Gas Sequestration Task Force shall investigate and establish the carbon offset program that satisfies the 4 bullet points listed on this slide and pretty much provide expertise in carbon offsetting to public agencies, private entities, and assist in coordinating in carbon offset projects of public agencies, including but not limited to the generation, certification, and the marketing of carbon offset credits, allows for the proceeds and revenues generated by state departments from the sales of offset credits to be deposited into suitable funds, particularly for reinvestment, to generate further carbon offset credits, provided that the funds are used in accordance with the purposes of the fund. Allows for the proceeds and revenues generated by state agencies from the sales of carbon credits other than described in paragraph 2 to be invested into projects enhancing the state's efforts to mitigate or adapt to climate change and is consistent with the state's sustainability goals and policies. So where are we right now? Oh, excuse me, no, we're on the report requirement. That same statute requires a report from the Office of Planning in partnership with the Greenhouse Gas Sequestration Task Force. We shall submit a report of findings and recommendations, including any proposed legislation, to the state legislature and the Climate Change Mitigation and Adaptation Commission no later than 20 days prior to the convening of the regular session of 2020. So essentially by the end of this year. And where are we now? The Office of Planning did enter into a contract with AECOM, and thank you, Erin, and all of AECOM for being here today and for putting up this symposium for us. We sought those consultant services between November 2018 and January 19. The award was given in February. Planning and coordination of the carbon offset symposium was done the prior 2 months of February to where we are today, as well as we are here at a carbon offset symposium. This symposium will inform the investigation for a carbon offset program report requirement. We will, in our next steps between our contracted date of February 2019 through November 2019, we'll perform that investigation with AECOM and our partners. We will we and AECOM will provide a presentation to the Greenhouse Gas Sequestration Task Force in June 2019 at their next meeting. And we do not have a date determined of the subsequent meeting following, but we anticipate a September or October 2019 Greenhouse Gas Sequestration Task Force meeting in which the Office of Planning and our partner AECOM will provide a presentation and update of the status here. And in December 2019, the final report will be due to the state legislature and also given to the state's Climate Mitigation and Adaptation Commission. So just to provide you that brief overview of why we're here today. And I just wanted to take this time to thank AECOM for this wonderful program in which you will find, hopefully this also answers Julius's question, a wonderful compilation of key concepts for carbon offsetting and definitions, which were collected as an aggregate from recognized organizations in the offset credit industry, including the California Air Resources Board, Climate Action Reserve, Carbon Fund, Carbon Offset Research and Education Initiative, Green E, the Nature Conservancy, and the World Resources Initiative. Thank you for being here.